What is going on, my dudes and dudettes? It's Sean you with SNS Terrarium. Thank you for tuning in with me today, guys. I really appreciate it. If you're new around here, make sure you do subscribe and join my armless army over here. It's awesome of you, so do make sure you do join. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about today real quick how I personally see this coronavirus affecting the snake hobby. And this isn't going to be scaremongering or anything like that. But this is realistically how I can see it going. There's a couple of ways it could turn out, obviously. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. So the main thing that I think that will affect, the main things even I think will affect the hobby of snake keeping is going to be obviously a lot of shows are going to be cancelled, which is obviously bad for the hobby. It's bad for breeders. It could lead into anything really. It could lead to animals being sold for cheap, which is actually good for most keepers. It could lead into a lot of them getting sold to shops, and shops having a bit of an upturn. It could also lead to a lot of breeders just keeping their animals for next year, and then next year a ton of animals being available at the shows, which would be fantastic, to be honest. That would be really good. But another thing that is gonna be a massive sort of factor with a hobby is obviously, assuming this isn't a serious pandemic, which I don't think it is at the moment. People will die, I'm not disputing that, but it's not going to be the Black Death or anything like that. It's not going to be where a ton of people are killed. It's going to be quite a small percentage. But anyway, off track. So another thing I think is going to affect the snake hobby is I really do believe this coronavirus is going to bankrupt a lot more people the more it's going to kill. A lot of people are going to have to take time off work. A lot of businesses and the FTSE 100 and stuff like that, it's really starting to tank. So I think there's going to be massive job losses worldwide, and a lot of people are going to struggle financially, which means then they're not going to be buying any more snakes. They might have to sell up their snakes. So a lot of things are going to be going on. And there's going to be a lot of knock-on effects. Obviously, guys, any hobbyists out there, I want you to be happy in yourself and for your animals to be happy, okay? If you need to sell your animals for your animals to be happy, or for you to be happy and have money, and not, be in financial trouble, then that's what I think is best for you to do. But hopefully, it won't come to that, and everyone will be alright. Obviously, I've made a video talking about, how to prevent your snakes getting them, and whether they can actually get them. So check that out if you haven't already. If you've got any other questions about the coronavirus, please just ask me. Obviously, I'm not an expert on the coronavirus. I am quite scientifically literate, and I've got quite a good way, making things simpler than what a lot of other people do. A lot of you have pointed that out in the comments, okay? Sometimes, people overcomplicate things to make themselves sound smart. I don't really see the point in that. I want everyone to be on the same page and be able to understand everything. Because otherwise, it's all a big waste of time. You've got to keep people interested. You've got to keep everyone educated and on the same page about what's going on. So again, guys, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you are new around here, make sure you do subscribe, smash the bell icon, comment down below if you do have any other questions, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye.